Welcome to Relax and Paint. Today I'm going to be working with my Folk Art One Stroke brushes, and they're synthetic nylon bristles. As you're working with them, they have a spring to them, which makes my brushes really good for one stroke painting. One stroke painting is blending, shading, and highlighting in each stroke. And so if you're out there and you're new and you haven't painted before, you're going to love the technique and how easy it is. We have Relax and Paint on Wednesdays, and Fridays I do a new practice stroke every week, and you can take these lessons and do them from like practice stroke from the beginning to the end of the series, and you will be able to start painting without knowing how to paint at all from the beginning to today. Okay, so that's exciting for me to share with you. Now, I'm using a different paint today. Almost always, I use floating medium and multi-surface paint, which goes on metal, wood, ceramic, indoors, outdoors. It's got a sealer in it. You can put it on glass. There's different labels because of over the years, okay? But so multi-surface is exactly what it says. It's the go-to paint I use all the time, but sometimes we have specialty paints, and I wanted to share a couple of those with you today. And I do these on TikTok, and every time I use these on TikTok, I get this crazy response. The last one was 57,000 people just watched so quick because they loved what I was showing them. Now, if you have ever seen a car drive by and the flash of color changes from one color to the next, and you thought, oh my gosh, that was purple, but then it was gold. This came from the automotive industry, and folk art has taken it and made it into a nice acrylic paint for us to use. So when you paint this on glass and ceramic, it doesn't have to be baked, and it cures and it doesn't come off. So that's pretty nice. All right. So what I'm going to share with you is that it's called flash. So this is green flash, plum flash, purple flash. What do we have? Aqua flash, red flash. This is new. It's blanco. It's white flash. And then this one I think is pink flash. Where's that? Orchid flash. So all these yummy colors. All right. And so I'm going to spend some time painting a little bit here with you. All right. So the first thing I like to do is I'm going to put my paint here, and then I'm going to tap it to spread it out. All right, this pink's a little thick. I've used it a while, so maybe that's why it's not moving. But I want you to see that I'm going to try. I put some regular multi-surface white here just in case, but I'm going to try the white flash, and I'm going to come right here and get a purple. This is purple. And what was this one? This one is purple. So what was this first one? Plum. Plum. Okay. So okay. Going around. So this is what's going to happen. You're not going to see it unless I lift it up. I'm going to get some pink instead of just all plum. Let's see if that stands out brighter. There we go. Now we're going to push down, wiggle. Push down, wiggle. And I'm going to come all the way around. But see, now you're going to get gold and pink. All right, this is with the white flash, which I think is pretty. It's kind of pearl looking. All right, so you have to get plenty of paint. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up some more of the pink flash, and I'm going to go right here, and we're going to do a U right underneath that first stroke. Now look at this. You're going to come around and do a second row. Okay, all the way around. Okay. And then we're going to pick up a little bit more. I'm going to come right here. Okay. And there's our cabbage rose. All right, so I'm going to come in here with the next color. Let's see what this color was again. This is red flash. All right, so I'm going to come right here and picked up. This is just a white acrylic, so I can make a real stronger white. See if we, I mean, it both looks good on the pearl. I mean, on the flash colors. I didn't see much difference then, but I'm going to show you that I'm going to wipe this off. And now look what happens. I'm going to pick up aqua and green. Okay, we're going to work it into our 3/4 inch flat brush. All right, and I'm going to come here and make a pretty leaf. We're going to come right in here. Now watch what happens here. I'm going to come, oops, and get lots of paint, more paint. So when I was teaching today, my students said, newbies said, oh my gosh, I've done oils, I've done other different styles of painting. I never use this much paint. So I want you to put a ton of paint. Watch this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Then you start moving. I'm looking at the outer edge of this leaf to get a nice, pretty outside shape to my leaf, and then pull the stem in the middle. I'm going to get that out of here again. Let's do it again. Now let's pull the stem. Okay. So as this dries, it gets prettier and prettier. We've got aqua and green. Okay. I want you to see that this color shift is wonderful. The colors that we're going to get out of this. Now I can go back over this. Think about putting this on glass. It makes it really nice. Styrene, plastic, put it on candles, wine glasses, all kinds of surfaces. Okay. So, so I could also just use the plum with some citrus, plum with some green. Okay. You see that? All right. Now, depending on how the light's hitting it, I want you to see that this looks all aqua compared to this, which looks pretty green. All right. So when you see the picture at the beginning, you'll see that there's a lot of pretty looks in here that are easy to accomplish with just single strokes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Okay, put a couple more strokes in here. Okay, so that's just putting a little bit of the red, which was in this rose. But look, it puts, because of the black, the dark colors look way better. All right, then I can still come in here and let's bring some white. Okay, so I can use the handle of the brush with the pearl and put little dots. Okay, with the handle of the brush. All right. Then I can also come in here with just like this plum color and put little strokes of leaves out of another color. All right. So it's easy to work with. It's a like kind of a gel filling, guys. So as long as you put plenty of paint on your brush, you don't have any problem with getting a nice look. So see, you're going to get a gold tone or a plum color. Isn't this kind of fun? Now this is a 6 flat. This is my 8 flat, 8 flat. My value pack of brushes is the one stroke brushes. You get 10 in a pack. And I usually use a lot of flat brushes. So you have the flats that I use most from a 2 to a 3/4. And you get script liners for doing little small detail and scruffy brushes. And that's a pouncing brush that I have created. All right, so let's look in here real quick and see. Do we have a liner? Here's a liner. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of water, roll the brush. All right, so thanks for joining me today. I hope you subscribe. I hope I inspire you. All right, just coming around here, picking up more paint, more paint. Okay, and I also sign with this. Okay, I want to show you a couple of other little things. Relax and Paint, I come on with once a week, and I like to just show you something that will help you paint where you never thought you could paint, but give you different effects. Look, I could come with this liner brush because I have a dry edge here. Oops. And just clean it up. If I don't have a tip that I want on my leaf, I just come here and make a little tip. All right. There we go. All right, and a little bit right there. Okay. So that looks like a really light pink rose, but when you see this in real life, it's so yummy and it's a luscious color. So it makes it for a really pretty project. All right. So I also wanted to show you that we could do something really good. Like let's turn this sideways and we can do a pumpkin. But let me show you what I want to do with this pumpkin. It's that season right now. So I'm just showing a little bit here and a little bit there, and then I'm going to put the red on top of it. Now, see, it's a little stringy. So you have to, when you lift it, you want to make sure that we come all the way around. There's all kinds of more colors than the colors I'm using here. So be sure this is red. Okay. So look, I'm going to come down, down. Okay. So I've got that pumpkin shape. Right. Now I can come in here with some pearl and pick up a little bit more. There we go. Oops, oops, oops. Darn it. I picked up white by accident. Oh well, so I'll show you what it looks like on that side. And see how fast that pumpkin happens. All right, so now I'm gonna put aqua. This is gonna be a new modern pumpkin. Okay, we have a stem in here. Now watch this. I'm gonna bring it up here and then we'll make it curl. Okay, so I'm gonna take and use aqua on the outside, and it'll just give you a real pretty shade. All right, let's put some aqua back in here. There we go. Now I like to put little blossoms here, but first I'm going to put a few more leaves just to show you. You can do any season. You can put it right on glass. You can use, I get Dollar Tree platters and glass plates, and I make some really fun projects. And for $1.25, the kids love that they can paint on something like a piece of glass and give it to their mom. It makes it fun. Okay, so one more time. Let me show you how fast the leaf is. We're going to go right here. We're going to pick up the aqua. All right. So I come back here and pick up more. All right. In and out, in and out. Pull a stem in there. Isn't that going to be pretty? Now I'm going to take my liner and I'm going to come here and get the aqua flash. We have all this on my website on onestroke.com. You can get my brushes, our specialty paints. We have all kinds of specialty fun different paints. Dragonfly glazes, Mod Podge. We have all kinds of fun for you to learn and use. All right, so I'm going to bring the green back through here. There we go. And make a little bit of a circle here, which comes right to there. All right. Now, to finish this off, and I hope you've enjoyed it, I wanted to throw something out a little bit different than I usually do that will give you fun little ways to, look, this is a big flash here, to use a little bit of green and some white. Do greeting cards, have fun on a ton of things you can paint with, and make this a really specialty project with Color Shift. So the brand name is Folk Art Color Shift. You can go see all the colors on onestroke.com. Okay. And I've just used three brushes now, a script liner. This is an 8 flat. And I use a 3/4 larger flat. This right here is white, wicker white. All right. And all the rest of the colors are color shifts. Okay. So there we are. Now I've got another little tool. We call it the kiss tool. It's a wipe away tool. That's on my site. Yeah, maybe. I was trying to find it here. There it is. This has a little rubber tip to it, and I love it because I could just take the white and I could take and make multiple little dots inside. Gotta have fresh paint when you do this, okay? Dot, 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 dot. Now look how pretty this turns out when you're making these little dots inside the blossom. And every little detail, see how every little detail helps it be special. All right, so there we go. A quick holiday pumpkin and a pretty rose that you can do for anybody's birthday on a card. Okay, you like it? Well, when you see the picture, you're going to be blown away. It gives such a different luster. And I can't wait for you to try it with me. And I'll see you Friday. So please join and ring the bell so you get all my notices about what's coming up and what's going on. All right. Thank you, guys.